your host, Gary Austin.
Hi, this is attorney Gary Austin, back answering your questions about family law, child custody, and other issues related to family law. Today, I want to talk to you about an issue that comes up all the time in divorce. I'm going to start this way. Some of you may be old enough to remember the O.J. Simpson case. Probably you're thinking, why is he talking about O.J. Simpson? Well, because the O.J. Simpson, the civil case, not the one that everyone called the trial of the century many years ago, but it's a civil case in which he was found liable for $33.5 million. Now, again, why O.J.? As of today, the day that I record this video, I want to read to you what I found. The civil jury awarded $33.5 million in damages to the victims' families. That was in 1995. That judgment was renewed in court in 2015 and extended through 2025. So a year or so from where we are now. The judgment has grown to $58 million and remains largely unpaid. Here's the big thing in family law that I tell clients, and I get calls every week where someone says, for example, a home was sold or an asset was sold or money was taken out of an account, and how do I get it back? And there are some means to do that, but they become increasingly expensive. And the longer time you wait, the less likelihood you're going to be able to recover those assets. So the thing I tell people time and time again when they come to me and talk about a divorce and dividing those assets up, hey, what solid assets do you have now? Whether that be during a divorce or even beforehand. Because when it comes to the issue of division of assets, you can only divide what you actually have, or you're going to spend a considerable amount of money trying to recover something you may not be able to. And the O.J. Simpson example is simply designed to say we're looking at more than a quarter century after this verdict, and the verdict has, or the amount that's owed, has ballooned to more than $58 million. What I understand, only about $3 to $4 million of that has been paid. So the important point that you want to think about as you consider a divorce and dividing up assets are, what hard assets do I have at my disposal? Oftentimes it's going to be a piece of real property. Sometimes it may be retirement accounts, other stock, things like that. But you really have to have a handle on that. And sometimes it may require that you, even as the party who may not want to divorce, you may have to think about initiating the process to protect those assets, get them locked down as much as possibly, and in a position to have them divided. Because if you wait, a spouse or a partner can take those assets, sell them, and you may never be made whole. All you'll have, just as unfortunately the parties in the O.J. Simpson case, you'll have a judgment that you can't satisfy. So if you have an issue like this, or you like to talk about a divorce and some strategies that we use day in and day out to try and protect our clients in divorce and family law matters, please give us a call.